Yep. Still sound asleep. Oh, jeez. What's going on, guys? My name is Man Omega, and welcome back to Let's Play Jak and Daxter. In the last episode... Did I just hear something? Anyway. Last episode, we cleared out all of Misty Island, the place where pretty much most of the intro cutscene took place, and where Daxter was turned into, well, that. And in this episode, we've finally finished collecting all the Precursor orbs and power cells in this first bunch of areas, so now we're going to be heading on to the Fire Canyon to, well, go to the next bunch of areas. And because Kira won't shut up about it. Back up the cliff. Head back on into Fire Canyon. Now, as you saw there, Fire Canyon only has 2 power cells. Reason for that is because Fire Canyon is strictly a zoomer level.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over.
Over? Like burning molten metal over?
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly. Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck!
Alrighty. But yeah, this is strictly a zoomer level. Now that we've gotten those initial 20 power cells, we can actually come through this place. And of course, this place has its own share of...
There's scoutflies out here too!
Well, everything.
Ooh, see if we can catch air off those lurkers!
Dax! I'm trying to speak! There are scoutflies here, there are precursor orbs here, so keep on the lookout for them, because we'll need to grab all of those. Of course, make sure you hit all those cooling balloons so you can keep that meter down the bottom down as much as you can. Hit any blue eco and you'll get a speed boost.
Turn to steer harder.
Alright, and what a Dax means by that is that when you're turning and you hop at the same time, you should be able to hop or turn a little bit sharper. And that siren is because it's starting to get a bit too hot. Alright, just keep going like this. Alright, we've got all 7 scoutflies, so there's one of the 2 power cells in this place. That should be the last of the orbs up there, assuming I didn't miss anything. Yep. And the second power cell. I nearly called it a precursor orb again. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Wahoo! We made it!
That we did. Alright. Got through there pretty comfortably, except I think I noticed a bit of frame drops and stuff, which I can't remember ever happening before, so I hope it comes out in the recording okay. Anyway, now in a new area, Rock Village. It's a very inspired name. Alright, before we go into this place, which looks a bit like Samos's hut. Whoever lives here had a scoutfly. These guys...
Hey! We're still waiting. Turn on the teleport gate.
I want to break barrels. Calm down. I'm getting to it. There.
Whoa! I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey! It looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders. Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you 2 are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take a look at his notes. Jak, Go check on the villagers, then come back and give us an update. And take the fur ball with you.
Jack, you sly dog. Don't think I didn't see you in that cutscene. You were staring at Kira's ass that entire time.
Apparently, the precursor structure just off the coast leads to an underwater lost city. The Blue Sage has been trying to figure out how he can bring one of the chambers to the surface, but he was never successful. You should check it out.
Aren't there a lot of lurker sharks in that water?
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Of course not. Just looking out for Jack here. You know what a chicken he can be.
Well, if you swim out over the coral reef, I doubt the lurker sharks will bother you. They don't like shallow water.
Alright. Advice on how to avoid death by lurker shark. I like it.
Well, the situation here stinks worse than a lurker's armpit. Before Blue Sage's disappearance, he journaled significant trouble in all of the surrounding areas. Of particular interest to me is the dark eco-infection of some innocent plants in the Precursor Basin. Kira will teleport your Agrav Zoomer to the nearest transpad. Ride the Zoomer to a green eco vent, and then carry the green eco to the corrupted plants. That should heal them. Don't miss a single plant, or the infected ones will slowly reinfect the healthy ones. And Daxter, start cleaning up in here. And don't forget the corners. What could have happened to him?
Well, given that Samos is the sage of green eco, which increases life, and the fact he's always got a log tied to his head, and that he's about as green as a blade of grass, yeah, he's quite the hippie. So of course, the most important thing to him is the plants. Oh well. I hear another scout fly. There we go. Ah! Nice. I don't think there's anything behind this waterfall, but it doesn't hurt to check. That's rule number 2 in my video gaming rulebook. Always check behind a waterfall. Rule number 1 is that the right way is the wrong way.
Until we find out why the Blue Sage disappeared, you're going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine. Go get him.
As I was saying, my rule number 1 is the right way is the wrong way until you've gone every wrong way first. Alright. Let's... Oh, we can just get both of these power cells now from this oracle.
Beware of the dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Depending on your experience with the series, that opening statement can have multiple meanings. If you don't know what I mean, I'll tell you when we get to Jack 2.
Here is another power cell for your quest.
Alrighty. And next one. Oh. Oh, right. 120. I miscounted. I can math, guys. Or more that I just forgot that we needed 120. Alright. Oh, here's the Precursor Basin where Samus wanted us to take care of those plants. First thing I want to do is I'm trying to get those orbs over there. Now, excuse me, I'm talking. Now, that can be a little tricky to get to, so... Some more blue eco. Try not to run into anything. Alright, maybe I won't need that first cluster. Maybe. I'll give it a shot. Okay. Damn it. I feel like I had longer time when I got the first cluster, so let's try that again.
Back to my research.
Hey, I'm talking here! Try again. Yes! And this one is, the timing on it's really tight, so yeah, watch out for that. Anyway, now we'll talk to you.
You two look like a couple of capable fellows. I've got a research project going, and maybe you could help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We ask you for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the Precursor basin next to our village for years. But now those awful lurkers have scared the moles to the surface. And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles. We care. Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 Precursor orbs for my research equipment. Fair enough?
Where have we heard that before?
Little moles.
Alright, we get it. The moles. The moles. Yeah, got a couple more guys in here we can talk to.
Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my shorts on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet online. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
This guy has no legs. Like, if you actually look down his barrel, he has no legs. What about you? I think I can ignore you. Alright, fine, I'll talk to him.
Oh, my aching head.
I thought that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year. Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So, full of valor, armor shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a yakkow steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? 'Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco, and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to turn it on. And he took all of his power cells with him. At least I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure. And seal my doom? All right. Fine. Bring me 90 Precursor orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose. But I'm not going to fight that monster again.
Oh, yeah, I got nothing to say. it all speaks for itself.
Good luck, boys.
Thanks. I think the first place we're going to go to is the Precursor Basin, which means more Zuma. Yep, just like Fire Canyon, this is a strictly Zuma level. Oh, area. These are the lightning moles. We need to chase them around.
That's one of those flying lurkers. He might have a power cell.
And chase them back into this hole, although I saw both of them ran directly over it. This, as you may imagine, is finicky. Annoyingly so. We've also got these flying lurkers around, which we'll need to chase down and run into in order to get a power cell off them. Oi! Alright. I don't know how many tries it's gonna... You ran right over it! This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Alright, there's the starting line for the race the gambler wanted us to do. Come on, in you go, in you go, come on. Get in the hole, please. Alright. You guys saw that. You ran right over it. What? Knock that off. Alright. Come on. In the hole. In. Alright, that's one of you. I'm not too sure on just what dictates whether or not they'll actually go in the hole in the first place. Maybe I need to stay close enough to them, yet still have them on the right path.
Let's
Oh,
go
there we
get
go.
our power cell from the geologist.
Alright, well, we're done with that at least. So now I can go back and get that power cell. I also want orbs, and I want to kill these flying fuckers. I mean, flying lurkers. I mean, yeah, flying fuckers. So the thing with these guys is just, well, chase them around. Because you do go... I think you do go just slightly faster than them. That, and combined with any corners you can cut, you'll eventually catch up to them. So you can jump and ram into them. Once we take care of all of them, net ourselves a power cell. Now, there's either 3 or 4 of these guys. Can't quite remember. Because this is the first half of the area that we're flying around in now. I know there's 2 in the other half. Because I can remember the routes that they take. Orbs. This is also an area that kind of just cements why
Do me a favor and keep away from those dark eco boxes.
Why this thing should have a break. And I'm trying to explain stuff. Can you at least wait until I'm done before interrupting that? Did you see how quickly that guy turned around? Christ! I know this game's over 15 years old and everything, but come on.
Trust me, those dark eco boxes are bad news.
I heard you the first time, Dax.
I've said it before, I'll say it again.
Welp. There we go. Okay. I'll get to that ring in a second. I'll leave that scaffold until I do that. First things first, I want to get all these. I think I've got all of them. Looks like I did. Alright. I'm gonna start off by taking care of that race. Alright. Now, hitting lurkers will get you to jump. And, of course, as I miss a cluster of blue eco, getting those for the speed up is going to be essential for beating the record time, and I think I'm fucked. Maybe I can pull it off, who knows, we'll see how I go. Now up here, you want to stop completely and turn around. Nope, no! Can I get up there? Yes! Okay, because I was able to get up there, I might be able to salvage this. That's a very big might. Yeah!
We beat the record time.
All right, first try. I'll take that. All right. Except for that purple ring in the sky, I think we're just about done in this area. So we'll move on to the next. Make sure I get all the orbs in the process. There we go. Now, over this way is the mission that Samos wanted us to take care of.
Those must be the infested plants old Lognoggin was talking about.
Now, we have this vent of green eco right here. So what we have to do, be channeling blue eco, and just run them over. Now, you'll want to run them over in the way that I'm doing right now, because if you just, like, rush through them all willy-nilly, thing is, if you take too long, they'll start spreading again. And they spread based on contact. So, some more infested plants will spawn next to where there are still some there. As long as, like, an area is safe as long as there's no plants immediately touching where another one would come up. So that first area I took care of over there is pretty much completely safe. Until a lot of those start spawning again, which I'll need to take care of right now. Just about done. There we go. And for that, this flower graciously rewards us with a power cell. So what is it with the plants around here just giving us power cells? I feel like the...
You keep on impressing me. But then maybe it's just because I've got low expectations. Okay, your moment of gloating is over. Get on with it.
Yeah. Remember how I said Samus is one of those crotchety old farts? Yeah. Yeah, but what is it with just the plants just giving us power cells? Because remember the Dark Eco plant we fought in the Forbidden Temple? And that was nice enough to give us a power cell as well. In fact, it was nice enough to let us hit it. So, yeah. Plants in this series are weird. There we go. So start collecting everything around here. Another one of those. Now, these upper ledges are going to be a better test of your control of the zoomer because they are quite narrow. Yeah. Alright, I don't have to jump off there. I will have to jump off a little higher up though. See, I keep instinctively going for the square button to brake, but then I remembered, oh wait, the zoomer in this game doesn't have a brake. Now, don't gun it too much on these platforms here, or else you overshoot it. But be sure to gun it enough, or else you just straight up won't make it. Let's get the rest of these on the way back. Ah, back on up we go. Take two. Okay. Alright, so I pretty much just let off the gas as I was jumping there, so that might be the way you want to go about it. Alright. This power cell in particular is pretty lenient on the range that you can pick it up because I've jumped it at angles which I swear I would have missed it but still got it anyway, so yeah. You don't have to be entirely precise with that one, which is good. Thank you game designers for giving us that mercy. You know, 16 years ago. This one can be a little bit of a pain just because you're turning all the goddamn time. Nearly got him. Come on. Ah! So close! There we go! Alright, so there were 4 of those guys, and kill all of them, another power cell.
Good flying! Those lurkers were no match for your zoomer. That's one more power cell.
And a few more orbs for us as well. Oh, that's all of them. Wow, there were 200 here? Nice. How are we doing on power cells? Alright, so we need to turn to the geologist, turn to the gambler, get the last scout fly, and those last 2 there have to do with that purple ring up there. Which I'm going to take care of in the next episode, but first, we'll get a scout fly. Alrighty. So, next time Let's Play Jak and Daxter, we'll take care of that ring and anything else we need to do here and pretty much just finish up the Precursor Basin. So, as always, thanks all. Yeah. Don't you just hate it when you screw up your own outro? As always, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, guys, my name is Matt Omega, and I'll see you guys later.